name's Tim. I go by Trey. I'm 31 years old. So this is how the past 8 weeks have gone during the first Phorm Fall Sprint Challenge.
So I have a few questions for you. Besides your physical transformation, do you feel that any other aspect of who you are or how you approach the day evolved or shifted during this challenge?
Absolutely. I spent a very long time, and by long time I mean pretty much my whole adult life, convinced that I was always doing the most that I could and that I had a routine that was efficient. What I've actually found, I was nowhere even close to having any sort of conducive regimen. So I've incorporated my training, my nutrition, and then personal development from the time I wake up until I go to bed every day. And I found that it's a lot harder than what I used to do, but it's also far more rewarding.
What inspired your discipline for this challenge?
I've always felt that I was meant for more and that I could do more, but I never really knew what that was. For the first time, honestly, for the first time in my life, I actually feel like I have a purpose. I actually feel like I'm helping people. I'm trying to better myself, and by doing that, I've found that more people have responded to it in a positive way, which has been even more motivating for me personally.
On that note, let me read you a few statements. It's an inspiration watching your transformation. You have been hella inspiring to me. Thank you for posting this and unknowingly kicking my ass into high gear. Your progress is amazing and inspiring. You work so hard and have a tremendous amount of discipline. These are comments that I found on your transformation posts. How does it feel to receive this kind of feedback?
Well, it's awesome. Well, it's a lot more than awesome. That has been another driving factor for me because it has instilled a level of accountability that I've never had before. Because if people are watching me and they're using that to better themselves, then it's really my job to not fail. I can't come up short in any area because then I'm doing them a disservice by being a fraud, basically.
If there is one thing you could tell someone trying to achieve the results you ended the challenge with, what would that piece of advice be?
Find your quiet place. That has been by far the most powerful aspect of my personal development. For me, it has been going on a walk every single day. Some days those walks are 30 minutes. Some days those walks are an hour and a half. It's really whatever I need to have clarity. I have found that has really addressed a lot of my weaknesses. And it's made me a lot stronger, and it's given me the ability to be more positive.
This challenge is hosted by First Phorm. Would you say this is more than a company to you?
Absolutely. I found First Phorm in 2012. Aside from you, who's played a massive role in who I am now, they got me started. I would say that they are my family, and I don't say that in any kind of a superficial way. I literally mean it. It's one thing to think someone gives a shit about you, and then it's a whole nother thing to know that they actually do, which is why they're changing the world.
You have had 2 spine fusions and multiple other surgeries. How do you think this change of lifestyle affects your medical challenges?
On the physical aspect of it, the weight that I've lost thus far has already made a major change in the amount of pain that I deal with on a daily basis because I'm not carrying 25 extra pounds, 30 pounds extra weight around. The fact that I'm eating better, my joints feel better, my energy is better, all of those things translate to how I feel, like emotionally and mentally every day.
So with all of that being said, would you say that this 8-week challenge achieved a lot more than you expected from it?
I said it out loud that I was going to do it this time. I've said it before, but I didn't believe it. I didn't think I could because I haven't in the past. I've never been able to. I mean, I've had the ability to, but I've never been able to. Being where I am right now at the end of this Fall Sprint Challenge, it's been mind-blowing that I've achieved it the last week or two. You know, I'm really starting to realize, like, hey, I'm freaking doing it. Like, I've gotten here. I've done it. Like, if I can make it this far, what the hell else can I do? It's life-changing. It's been a very long process, but it's very exciting to be here right now, realizing that I have done it. I've achieved it, and I'm going to achieve a whole lot more.
Amen, brother.
Sister.
I'm proud of you. That's all my questions.